What's your say? Your view, your voice.
It's been a year since President Bola Ahmed Tinubu took office, a year filled with promises and policies. What do everyday citizens think about the direction in which our country is headed? Today, we journey into the hearts of our communities, speaking directly with you, the people who live the reality of these policies every day. Welcome to What's Your Say, where we bring the voice of the people to the forefront. Today, we are hitting the streets to hear your thoughts on President Tinubu's first year in office, from economic policies to national security and infrastructure to social programs. We are eager to know how his leadership has impacted your lives. Join us as we dive into the successes, challenges, and areas for improvement in our nation's journey under President Tinubu. So, what's your say?
Things are very hard. Most of us will go to work. Most of the money we get there is to go for transport. You understand? At the end of the day, when you get the money that you need, or the money you get from the work that you work from morning till night, it will not be up to 1,000 naira again. And where can 1,000 naira take us to in this Nigeria? It's not really fair. It's not fair. I will rate it as, let's say, 25%. 25% because of the insecurity is going down small, but the feeding and the life we are living now is not suitable. Because when we are very young, we were told to go to school. When we go to school, we will come back and we become the leader. But now we have tried our best. Anywhere you want to work, there's no chance. Except you give somebody, you know somebody from somebody and somebody from somebody. It's not really fine with us in Nigeria. When you put people in government and they are not really doing well, so the leader will not know where to go. Maybe this side, if everybody is doing what he told them to do, I think things will be all right with Nigeria. What I really know that Nigeria can do is that, one, first of all, both of us, we are professional in our field. If we can get assistance from our leaders, I think things will move forward. Not only working under government, collecting salary alone, we have one or two things that we can do for ourselves. That will make the country move forward. As it's entering the second year, to look at the situation on ground to help the poor masses. It is not only poor masses because it's not that we are not earning money. Look at me now. If I went to work, they will pay me 7,000 naira. Out of the 7,000 naira, 3,000 naira will go for transport, feeding and everything. Getting it will not up to 1,000 naira again. So things are really cost in Nigeria. Any little thing you want to buy, you have to spend and spend and spend. Before you know, the money is gone. So that is. But my advice for him is that he should he should work with the farmers, work with those who are producing all this food. Talk to them so that things will be better.
I think I would say he has tried, because the problem, no one can undo the problem of many years within a space of 12 months. I think he has tried. He came to inherit several problems and projects on all sides of endeavors. I think it took time to select his officers, and it had been a new beginning. Much as I know that Nigerians are passing through tough times, but beneath those tough times, there is certainly a gradual but steady beginning. His predecessor inherited and superimposed a problem which actually gave birth to what we are seeing. Nigerians should be patient and work with Tinubu. I am seeing a light at the end of the tunnel, as it were, because He has put up a number of issues on the pipeline, which if we support and take everything as normal, it may come to better the lot of Nigerians.
The level of insecurity now is not as before. Before, you and I know how the level of insecurity was so much in Nigeria, especially in the northern part of Nigeria, especially places like Kaduna, Plateau State, all those places. The level of insecurity was consistent before, but now at least it has reduced, not like before. If we have to be honest with ourselves, it's not like before, actually. So he's trying. My own is he should improve. We have a president that when we cry, he listens, although he hasn't fulfilled any of his promise. Compared to the previous government, the previous government, you cry and no one listening and no change. This one, I know he's trying his best to make a change, but it's not easy, He's just into office. The people that are feeding him with information, I feel they are not trying enough. If the president, Mr. President, can come down to our level and look at the way what we are crying, the same thing, especially the level of hardship now, if he can come down and to our level and understand what the people are facing now, I think he will do better.
Thank God for President Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. I'm very happy about his emergence as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Not because he is an APC presidential candidate, but because this time around, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, his emergence happens to be the first time a Democrat is ruling us since the return of democracy in 1999. And so far so good. We thank God for his policy, the governmental policies he's coming up with is very encouraging. Not minding the removal of subsidy he announced on the day of inauguration. We are passing through difficulties, hardship. People are suffering. But within a very short time, as time goes on, let me say before the second year of his administration, things will get better. Looking at the cabinet he formulated, you can assess from that angle. I don't have doubt about President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, because he's somebody that has no cabal. So I don't see any threat to his administration so far, based on my personal perspective and assessment. He has no cabal. The only advice I will give to him is for him to keep to his campaign promises and stand firm. He should not be perturbed by any threat from any angle. He's the president, God brought him, and by the grace of God, he will do better than the past Nigerian presidents we have had so far.
What's your say, your view, your voice?